say we're here and maybe he's kind of feeling me out and jabbing at me. And I'm like trying to figure out what the distance is here and time it on one of his jabs and get low and get your foot between their legs. Yeah. So feeling here. Now depending on your arm length, if you can get behind both legs, that's fine. I have short arms, so I like to go from the inside here and cut the calf, and then basically pin his legs in place while I drive my shoulder through him to take him down. So time it, get in here and like get your, like, one thing is like don't bend over. Try to stay as upright as you can. You hook, and then you just basically take a knee, and you can pass and get in some kind of cycle. Right. So it's good drunk Uncle Larry technique when you gotta control somebody. So I think rotating nage, I think. 2 hands. So try that. There's a way, if you get a good enough grip, that as you take them, you pull their feet off the ground so they hit the back of their head first. So if you have to be violent. Anyway, starting with the overhand or overhook side is clear this hand out as you take a step, circle away to bring that leg to you. Right? So here. Right? So as you circle away, drop your level, block the knee, and continue to push. And take his knee that way, or block his knee. So, the other side, the underhook side, is, let's say I have an underhook, and I try to keep this tight so you can't pummel it. To get it to the side here, right? Maybe I've got some kind of tie or control. And the same thing, you can circle away to make sure that leg is committed, right? And then drop your level. Like, don't just reach for it, but actually sink and drop your level. Touch the knee, block it, and push with your underhook. And take it down. So it's basically the same technique, just 2 different sides. Either circle out, catch it this way and continue, or if you get an underhook and control, circle away, drop your level, and toss in that way. Okay, so knee block. It may take 2 or 3 steps before he actually falls, right? So I don't really push and put myself like into him. I kind of skirt along the perimeter. You may have to take a few steps. Same if you do it on the overhook side. If you get here, you decide, okay, I'm going to go. You kind of skirt along the perimeter, but you're going sideways through his knee because people don't move very well this way. Right. So don't think, oh, I'm just going to do that and go quick and he falls. Like, you may have to take 2 or 3 steps to fully get into the fall. So there's like, I guess 4 classifications of throws for what we're doing. So we had Koshiwaza, hip techniques, and Aishiwaza, leg techniques. The throws mostly involve using the legs. And then these 3, Teiwaza, hand techniques, because you're mostly using the hands. And then there's Satamiwaza, or Satami Naga, sacrifice throws, where you throw yourself and 2 throw them. So real easy one. Come in, straight, and you catch with the bone behind the elbow, and then just drop straight down. And keep this tight so you push him here, pulling here for Timar. And it's nice because they don't expect it, you typically. And I know this worked because I did it once to a guy and put his face in the concrete. That was all. He got behind me, so I tried to do Selenage. He slipped off the side, and I immediately went boom. And so, good way to just set it up is a punch, check. You can have a strike in there if you like. Don't worry about setting up the leg. Just drop straight down. You can kick the leg as an afterthought. Right? Control that so that he doesn't roll up on you too quickly. I think everybody's done this before, so just practice. He's moving. Right? So when I say don't worry about setting up the legs any certain way, immediately go. So something Jay mentioned once, like the difference between good taijutsu versus efficient taijutsu. Just going straight down is more efficient. Gets the job done quicker. Efficiency is not about quickness, but if I take one extra step, that's one interval of time that he also has to move, or that he can use to move. So once you are in position, just drop. Because when you just drop, there's also less of a telegraph, so he's got less to read. And it's suddenly the force coming in his face. Maybe you're in this position here, or like a lot of times what I see people while you're playing with community, you do this, or you get like maybe we're here and you end up doing a duck under and you get behind him, or somehow you ended up behind him. This is really good, especially against really big guys. So you get your grip. And this is going to be kind of tough to explain because there's a moment where like all your balance is, you throw your balance out on purpose to force their balance down. So the idea when you get in position, you pick a side and you block his heel with the bottom of your foot, whichever one you decide to go with. And you angle your hips out, and it's almost like you're doing like tachinagare. But you need this blocked. So it's not kind of here, anywhere. Like you actually make sure you touch. And the other leg will just naturally be clear. Once you go down, the one important point is to clear your arms so that they don't crush your arm, especially if it's like something really big and maybe the environment's not so nice. But you get in position, and it's like, well, I need to get this guy down, but he's really big. I'm gonna have to use my whole body. So you feel where it is, and take your hips out to the side, and his hips will go straight back. So we're here, and then you just drop. And if you want to, you can climb up and control front knuckle leg. Or you can clear out, whatever your choice is. So you get in position, you block his foot, let your hips go out, drop, clear your arm this near the ground out before he hits it. And you can either ride up on him and control, or you can bow out, your call. You'll want to get ready to do a forward roll. Okay. So that because I have did this to somebody once, they didn't expect it and messed up their shoulder because instinct took over. Their Kimmy was not that great. They planted out and caused like a mild separation in their shoulder. But we're not going to do it super fast. But the thing with Satemi is there's a point where you can't control how fast it is because gravity takes over. Yeah. So just know that you'll need to do like a forward roll in this unless you go really slow or the person like eases up on you. But a good place to be is kind of an overhook position. It really doesn't matter how you are. I kind of like this. You got to be top. That probably make it safer. Because this way he at least has his arm free to do a Kimmy. But if you were to do it this way with the underhook, you take away one of his arms for saving himself. So maybe try this with like a gi top as a, you don't have to tuck it in or anything. Just something for me to hold on to. So basically you get your grips and you're going to turn sideways. The important bit is to get when you fall, your body is right up against his feet. If you're spaced out from him and you pull him well enough, he'll land his knees on you and maybe injure you. So, like, you have to just kind of slide into home base. So, you start to shoot this across and you kind of slide your feet across. All right? So, you ready? Here we go. You okay? Did you hit your head?
A little bit. Not bad.
There you go. You do this with somebody that doesn't know it's coming, bam! You have to be careful, this could kill them. So, but like Timmy is like if you're doing this Timmy, except for like maybe Tiny Tushy, the last one, like, things are bad enough that you're going to sacrifice your own balance to throw him. Right? So, get in position, you turn, right? And then you land on the meat of your leg. So that's through Kimmy. So you don't actually hit anything hard on yourself. As you shoot through, you end up kind of like so. Sit still, yeah. So as he's going, because you're pulling him out this way, you're not pulling him straight down. You're pulling him out so that way his weight ends up going like forward instead of on top of you. But a little add-on is this leg. As he goes and he does his roll, lift that up to help make sure he clears you. More for your own safety than helping him roll. All right, that's just a little extra to make sure I know he's not going to land on me. So of course, all kinds of positions that you could be in when you do something like this. You could be in this position, you're like, fuck it. Right? And get right back up.